this video, we're going to check out 4 cryptocurrencies that I think are must-haves for December 2022, moving into 2023, where we see a potentially huge bull market unfolding. Nothing is financial advice. Go away and do your own research before investing in Ethereum money. Let's dive into it, guys. So what I want to bring you across to first, before we dive in and look at these 5 crypto gems, guys, is the Bitcoin chart. And that's because we have just experienced this in the last year. This is a monthly chart, and right now you can see the price is down here, which has everyone extremely scared because they feel that it's going to carry on going like this. But ultimately, eventually, we're going to see something like this happen, and those smaller altcoin gems are going to start to absolutely rocket. If Bitcoin can do like a 400% move back to here, then you're going to see things like 10x, 20x, maybe even 50x moves from some of the coins that I'm going to talk about today. And the first one we're going to look at over on CoinMarketCap is ApeCoin. I like to look at CoinMarketCap, guys, because it's a great way to take a snapshot of what's been happening in a particular token. So here you can see the market cap currently just over $1 billion. In the previous bull market, we saw Dogecoin, etc., getting market caps of like $300 billion. Potentially, if ApeCoin can go and get something like that, you could be looking at like a 200, 300x. That's why it's extremely exciting. So jumping over to ApeCoin website. If you've been around crypto, maybe even not, you've probably heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. If you haven't, that was a massive NFT project, which was kind of the original, a big dog NFT project owned by lots of different famous celebrities, from Paris Hilton to people like Eminem. And ApeCoin is basically a token that got released off the back of such a successful product, with loads of the NFT holders receiving ApeCoin tokens as rewards for continuing to hold their NFTs. ApeCoin is for Web3 economy. As we move into the Web3 environment, any coins that are positioned well within that, which I believe ApeCoin is, will start to flourish. Culture has found new expression in Web3 through art, gaming, entertainment, and events. The possibilities for blockchain's impact on culture are so endless that they can't possibly all predicted yet. Ape is a token that is made to support what's next, controlled and built by the community. It will serve as a decentralized protocol layer for the community-led initiatives that drive culture forward into the metaverse. Once we start seeing crypto booming again, guys, the NFT market and the Bored Ape Yacht Club society are going to start to pump again. This is going to see the ApeCoin token absolutely soaring as well, in my opinion. If we jump over to Analytics Insight, we can see a little bit more information here about ApeCoin, whether or not it's a good investment. When ApeCoin first launched, the holders made something like 1,000% in just a week, and that was in around March 2022. But once we start seeing the community booming again, because of the whole ecosystem of Web3 and all that it encapsulates from art, gaming, etc., this is definitely something I can see being a good potential opportunity moving forward. But bear in mind in the short term that you are potentially going to see further continuation to the downside of the whole crypto market, in which case smaller market cap coins will see more punishing moves than Bitcoin, etc. But if you're looking into the longer term, which is the only way you should really be looking with crypto, I'm talking 1, 2, maybe even 3 years time, then you're going to set yourself up really well by buying tokens like this, in my opinion. Continuing on to the next one then, guys, we have Polkadot. Now, Polkadot has been around for a little bit of time now and is definitely one of the major players within the crypto space. It's a blockchain, much like Ethereum. It's able to create these things called parachains, which basically means it has an enormous network potential and it can cope with tons and tons of different tasks all at the same time. Its original founder was one of the original founding members of Ethereum, and this is why it's kind of a new and improved version of that. The market cap itself sits at just over $5 billion, which is obviously a quite large market cap, so you potentially won't see the growth of this like you would in other cryptos, but this is a much safer bet in my opinion going forward. Now, Polkadot again is lining itself up nicely for Web3. The multi-chain vision for Web3 starts here. Polkadot unites and secures a growing ecosystem of specialized blockchains called parachains. Apps and services on Polkadot can securely communicate across chains, forming the basis for a truly interoperable decentralized web. Now, I want you to think about a problem. For example, if you've got tokens in MetaMask on an Ethereum wallet and you have interactions and things happening in Ethereum, it can be very difficult to move that information across to another network operating on a different system. Now, what makes Polkadot so exciting is it can link up different systems seamlessly to create one whole ecosystem, allowing freedom of information and freedom of movement seamlessly across different networks. And that makes it extremely powerful going forward, and is definitely something that is very exciting within the whole of the crypto space. So far, we haven't seen the growth from Polkadot that many have expected to see, and that is a promising thing, guys, because that ecosystem continues to grow with a bunch of different experts and stuff becoming more and more passionate about Polkadot, and it's only a matter of time before big money starts to realize the opportunity within this particular token. And if we jump over to the Motley full, we can see three main reasons to buy Polkadot. Polkadot is a unique new blockchain that attempts to solve the interoperability problem. Polkadot can theoretically handle a huge number of transactions through a process known as sharding. Scalability has been a major barrier for most cryptocurrencies. Polkadot has inked valuable partnerships with Chainlink and Anchor, and this is something that makes it extremely exciting. Jumping across to the next token then, guys, is Fetch.ai. Currently down 3.8% today, but we don't need to pay too much attention to that, with a market cap of just 77 million. Now you're probably thinking that $77 million is quite a lot, and yes, it is quite a lot of money, but within crypto that's an extremely small amount. Do like a 10x would take it to $700 million, and still not even $1 billion. And within the crypto space, that still makes it a very small coin, so potentially you can see a 10x, 20x extremely easily in a token like this. Now if you're wondering what it is, you can use things like CoinMarketCap to come down and read more about this, as well as heading across to the website, which we'll take a look at in just a moment. Founded in 2017 and launched via Binance, Fetch.ai is an artificial intelligence lab building an open, permissionless, decentralized machine learning network with a crypto economy. Fetch.ai democratizes access to AI technology with a permissionless network upon which anyone can connect and access secure data by using anonymous AIs to execute tasks that leverage its global network. Now, obviously, AI is coming to the forefront. We've just seen a huge project in OpenAI get released recently, and the whole focus of AI is definitely coming to the forefront of the news right now. So anything within crypto that is using AI and is providing us with exciting and useful opportunities is definitely something that's going to bring a lot of focus. The Fetch AI model is rooted in use cases like optimizing DeFi trading services, as well as transportation networks, smart energy grids, travel, essentially any complex digital system that relies on large-scale data sets. Now, everything you can think of in terms of large business relies on large-scale data sets. So something that can handle all of this information, put it to good use, is definitely something that has great value in my opinion. And before we jump over and look at our final token, we're going to look at Basic Attention Token, currently at 1.4% today. Market cap $283 million, not small but not particularly big in the whole scheme of crypto. Basic Attention Token, or BAT, is a token that powers a new blockchain-based digital advertising platform designed to fairly reward users for their attention while providing advertisers with a better return on their ad spend. So when you are watching a YouTube video, you'll probably see things like ads, etc. Now, obviously, you need to participate in viewing those ads because otherwise there's no point in those ads showing. The person who creates the video, i.e. me, will get a percentage split from YouTube, who also takes the other part of that income because the advertiser needs to pay the creator in order for them to want to create more things. However, this is basically a different system in that it's not only going to pay the creator of the material, but also the person viewing the material, making it a wholly decentralized alternative to something like YouTube. And as we move forward into a Web3 environment where we have tons of digital advertising, this is going to be a very exciting feature going forward. So imagine like a digital world, kind of like a video game kind of environment where you're walking around your app and you're exposed to different advertising consistently, but you're also being rewarded for interacting with that different advertising. It's kind of how this token is useful. And obviously advertising is a massive game and will continue to grow significantly. The primary use case for Basic Attention Token is a payment token for running advertising campaigns through Brave Ads. As of November 2020, advertisers must commit a minimum ad spend of $2,500 per month in order to launch their campaign. And also this will be by a self-service platform, and potentially lower limits is currently in the pipeline for this platform. There's already over 1 million verified users to create content for the Basic Attention Token system. So obviously, you know, guys, it's not particularly small, and you're going to start to see this grow huge in the near future, in my opinion. So in summary, those are 4 hot cryptocurrencies that I think have huge potential moving into 2023 and beyond, mainly because they have individual use cases and they are definitely going to build huge ecosystems in the future and develop things like Web3, DeFi, and so much more. If you want to find out about any of them, they're all linked down below in the description, so make sure you go and check them out after this video. If you can hit that like button for me, it really helps me out more than you know. Thanks very much for doing that. And if you want to know any more about crypto, NFTs, gaming, and so much more, hit subscribe to be kept up to date with all of the latest happening. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.